Today is somewhat serious. I'm sorry, but the reason why your shorts are not going anywhere and why I honestly think that you don't deserve to go anywhere with your shorts is really because that you have maybe been looking at the wrong inspiration here on YouTube. I think I know this video is just simply going to be rage bait or hate bait out there. I'm going to have more dislikes on this video and more than I've ever had on any of my videos on this channel. This is my opinion, but I really think that in the long term, I'm going to be right. And at some point, maybe you'll realize it too. There are so many YouTube gurus out there talking about shorts, automation, and making channels just based upon shorts. And all of these channels are not talking about creating shorts. They are talking about theft. It's plain and simple copyright stealing videos. You might be thinking like, oh, I'm adding my own music or I'm adding my own flair to them. No, you're not. You're just stealing other people's content and mixing them together and just saying that it's yours. Doing editing on a video that's not yours, it doesn't transform it into being yours. And all of this style of making content would never work on the long form on YouTube. And at some point, honestly, it's going to catch up with all of you who try to make money doing this in the YouTube short form space. Now, there are several reasons why it would never work for you, but you see a lot of content creators where it work for. Let's divide the shorts creators in this automation space or this gurus into 3 different tiers. There's the tier 1, the best of the best, who make this kind of content. I'm just going to call it brain rot theft. Either they are stealing content from other content creators and stitching it together and calling them their own, or they are making brain rot AI slop that no one deserves to. They really don't deserve any existence. But they are so good at it. They make a lot of money and they keep being ahead of the curve. And many of these creators have 10, 20 or 30 channels because they know it's a short-lived game, and at some point their channels are going to be taken down by YouTube and they're going to lose everything. We see it time and time again that even the content creators, I might call them in the second tier, lose their channels. Those on the first tier will never tell you how they do it, will never make a YouTube channel about how they do it, and you never hear about these channels. They're secret. No one knows who they are, and they keep to themselves. Good on them. But they fill the internet with shit, and maybe all of us or all of you get inspiration and want to be like these guys. And there's the second tier, those who make some money, or for a lot of people, including myself, it would be a lot of money, make $10,000, $20,000 channels and doing these short form videos. And then they actually make more money talking about how they make them. So I would call them tier 2. They are quite good at it, but they make more money on selling you the idea that you can do it yourself. Those guys are clearly, in my opinion, never as good as the tier 1s. And then we have the tier 3, which are the best of you guys who are copying what they are doing. But you're always catching up to the guys who are catching up to the best. And you are at the level where I would say YouTube also is catching up to you guys. I have so many comments in already. I have such a tiny channel here, but most of my comments in my I created shorts videos is about, or in my shadow ban videos is about, why don't you guys have any views on your shorts? And I'm just honest here. You don't deserve any of these views that you think that you're entitled to. None of your content is your own. You haven't produced anything. You're not a content creator. You're just a thief trying to make some money off what other people have created. I just recently saw that Ludwig reacts to a video about shorts automation, and it's just like he's right in saying that it's just AI slop or brain rot or something that it's pollution of the internet. You're polluting YouTube Shorts, and you are just filling YouTube up with content that doesn't deserve to exist. YouTube will catch up to you because it's not in YouTube's interest to have this kind of bad content in their systems. Shorts is new. I think they saw that Day of Light, or what you said, it was launched, I think, during 2020 or so. The rise of TikTok made Shorts a thing on YouTube. But Shorts is maturing. We are 5 or 4 years in, and they are catching up to all of these tactics. So you see the biggest Shorts creators trying to jump over to long form. Some of maybe the most prevalent would be Sambuca, or however you want to pronounce his channel name. I think he started as a short form creator, but has transitioned over to a long form creator. And he did it the right way. He put his face and his opinion and his personality in all of his shorts. Even though some of his shorts is reactions, but most of them is him playing games. He might be playing the same game as many other, but he put his personality in all of his shorts, which is why he deserves a place on the platform. Just because that you put your own text or skull emoji or some editing on a video doesn't make the content yours. Especially not if you're thinking about you just combining a copyrighted song, which YouTube has is somehow okay with to this point still, and you are combining it with somebody else's work. I need to tell you that all original work is copyrighted. If I upload something on this platform, I own the copyright on it. If you take clips from my videos, I might be okay with it because clip farming is a thing that many creators grow from. You see, especially streamers grow a lot by their audience clip farming them, which is okay because the streamers maybe even has explicitly told that that's okay. But I would also be okay with clips from this channel, even though I don't think it's something that you normally get when you have like millions of subscribers, and it's not a point that I ever expect to be on. So I don't have a stance on this because I never get to that point. That doesn't matter. I still own the copyright of this. If I, as a long-form creator, primarily upload videos on the platform, I get notified by YouTube if somebody uploads a video that contains some of my content in it. Now, at some point, of course, YouTube will roll this out to Shorts as well. And I am promising you, if you are uploading something with the timestamp or metadata that contains some evidence that it was from TikTok, then YouTube will suppress it. Because it's not in YouTube's interest to just be re-uploads from TikTok. It will never be. It's not in YouTube's interest to just have so many shorts that's just re-edited photos that's basically content theft and stealing because it's copyright breaking content. It's not. It's in YouTube's interest to have original content that provides value to new viewers and not just scroll mindless rot content. Luckily, we see many people walking away from shorts, and me as a parent, I'm just grueling about my kids having a phone. They are 9 and 7 years old, and right now they don't have a phone, and I don't want to give them a phone primarily because of short form content, and I know what it does to the brain. It hurts the brain. I don't consume short form content myself, but because I think it's toxic for your brain. It doesn't deserve a place, in my opinion. Long form content is much better. Now this is because that 90% of all, maybe 98% of all this short form content is brain rot, toxic, and YouTube is going to clean this up. I'm 99% sure of that. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but at some point. So all of the effort you're putting into trying and growing content that you stole from someone else, from another source, maybe from Instagram, maybe from Facebook, maybe from TikTok, maybe from Snapchat, why not put that into making your own channel with your own content? I get that some of you don't want to be on video, but then create something, maybe a game, maybe shoot videos, point of view style. There's so many ideas out there on how you can create content that doesn't feature your face or maybe even your voice. But why even go to the lengths and spend time making content if you're never making a brand? Because if you're never making a brand, something that someone will come back to your channel and have a reason to watch more of you and what you provide to this world, then I don't see the longevity of your content and I don't see the longevity of your channel. So I get that there is a lot of you interested in making shorts that's in it because they want to be part of that gold rush and make some money. But if you're in the third or fourth tier of quality of making this, then YouTube are catching up to you faster than you can make the content. So why use all that time making slob? I don't get it. Why not one video a week or one video a month, trying to do something that's from your point of view, with your personality? I get that many who clicks on this video, it's just like, who's this guy? I don't like it. I don't want to watch him, and I'm out. Maybe that's so. Maybe some percentage stayed this far, and we can start building a community, and you can say hi in the comments, and if you agree with me, then you're maybe one in a billion, because right now I feel like I'm the only one who has this opinion about all of this shorts automation space. I feel like you're wasting your time, and I feel like this content doesn't deserve views, and if you keep doing this, I feel like you deserve to get deleted on YouTube because you're a thief and you're not providing any value. Now we see one of the creators who made a ranking channel, Story of Ruanak or Raunuk. I'm sorry, I'm butchering their name. I feel kind of ambiguous about this guy because his personality is so good on camera. He makes such great content about his shorts, and I don't get why he's not leaning into his personality and making much more content with him in it, much more original content, instead of making ranking videos where he's just stealing other people's content. One of his latest videos, he even talked about his channel was taken down. He claims that it was hacked, but it's clearly just breaking YouTube community guidelines. It's against the guidelines to re-upload other people's content. And re-upload doesn't mean that you have to take the exact same clip and just re-uploading it. It's also editing it, because putting your own editing on it is not creating content. I'm sorry to say, but that's the harsh truth. Now, if you want to know more about my opinion on shorts, then this video you can see why I stopped making YouTube shorts on my gaming channel. I hope to see you in the future. Bye.